Hi, honey.
Hello.
So, you saw the Rick and Morty,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm being asked by my philosophy professor to talk with you about whether or not you believe you would be Roy. Like, are you playing Roy, or are you not playing Roy? Like,
Um,
oh, is the life we are living a game or like some crazy dream or a simulation?
I think this is something that most people probably think about at least some point throughout their life.
Yeah.
Like, most likely, at least I've, at least I've thought about it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like something that gets a bit difficult to think about because real, there's no real proof or evidence of it. But there's also no reason to really not believe it either.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a lot of things feeling like feelings of like deja vu that can kind of um make you feel like something is a bit too coincidental or something that happens just feels too out of place for it to be um like a natural occurrence, which just kind of makes it feel like maybe you are like in a simulation and that everything is being controlled because I mean
Okay. That was pretty good, baby. So the topic that we're learning, like that this Roy thing is about, is called skepticism, which basically means we don't know anything about anything.
yeah.
And this is it's a little more, it's called outer world skepticism, which means we don't know
Mm-hmm.
anything outside of
Beyond it.
like our
Yeah.
own mind. So,
Yeah.
would you say you are more for or against the idea that you're in a simulation?
I honestly, I'd say probably more for. I
Mm-hmm.
think it would make. I think just knowing the fact that life is a simulation would make things make a lot more sense. I think it would be more comforting than anything,
Wow.
knowing that well, everything is happening like for a reason, and that we're not actually just on a floating rock in space. That
Mm-hmm. Uh, so,
everything is actually planned out.
so if it was like a single player game, like if you were playing Isabel right now, would that be better or would it be worse? Like,
I
if
wouldn't really
would you
say that there's.
like I'm saying, would you prefer us all being in a simulation altogether right now, or just or
I
just
I
you?
think it would make more sense if everyone, or at least it's kind of like how when you see like a big stadium of people, it's hard to believe that everyone being there has their own fully fledged lives and everything.
Yeah.
So to me, it would not make a lot of sense if it was only me, but it also
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't make a lot of sense if everyone was being controlled in that way.
Right.
I
So,
think there's a percentage of people or like a chosen select few
mm-hmm.
that
So,
controlled.
so like a lot of the people that you just kind of see and then don't think about are just basically there, really. Like they're just
Yeah, they're kind of just fillers.
filling in the background.
Yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense to
Okay.
me at least.
Hmm. Actually, I don't think we even talked about that. Like, nobody really in class seemed to enjoy the thought of being in a simulation. Nobody was like, hmm, it's,
I mean, it's not necessarily a nice thought, but also my head
it's like
kind
a
of
calming
hurts.
one for you.
My head kind of hurts when I try to imagine things beyond the universe, why we're here, why things are the way they are.
No.
So even if it might not necessarily be a good um, reality that we're in a simulation,
Mm-hmm.
it would be kind of comforting to know that, like, okay, at least for certain, this and this is happening because of
Mm-hmm.
this and this.
Okay, that's interesting, baby. So that is a good enough time. And I hope that even if we are in a simulation, I still get to be your boyfriend.
That just means we were destined to be together.
Oh, okay. Thank you, baby.